Welcome to LSB Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
All right, I won't say anything.
I know you know that there's some stuff you want to say, but, you know, and I don't want to, I'm not like being mean, but sometimes you just don't appreciate my creativity. You know, you really
Your
don't.
creativity.
No, it's you know, Casey, you got to, it's not easy for me to be the cute one and the smart one. You know, I like to do artsy stuff periodically.
Yeah.
And I decided to do something that, you know, I love the pagoda up there in Reading. And,
Yes, it's beautiful.
It is. I've designed what I'm doing. I'm constructing the pagoda made from sand tarts and gingerbread.
Really?
Beautiful. It's one of those things that, you know, you can admire for its artistic value and then eat it. I think that once it's done, not that I'm projecting that it's going to be that great or anything, but I really think it should be on display at some place like that museum in New York, Guggenheim. It's not
Oh, my word.
close to that.
Guggenheim?
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, I do believe.
Well, okay. Did you hear about me saving the day around here yesterday?
No, what'd you do?
There was a transmission problem with one of the radio stations here, not this one, with the satellite, weather-related.
Really?
And you know what it was?
What?
Snow in the dish.
Snow in the dish.
Gigantic dish out there, that gigantic satellite dish.
So what
Snow
did you
in
do?
it. Blew it out with an M80. The average girl's 3 top wedding day worries are zits, bad weather, and embarrassing relatives, which I can certainly understand.
There's none of that, how do I go to the bathroom in this dress?
That would be a bride-a-purr, which I'm serious. A bride-a-purr is a diaper, if you will. Well, considering that, you know, to get in and out of that bridal gown may take 15 or 20 minutes, you know, so we just look at the bride's face and if it's, you know, going, oh, then you know what's going on. All right, let me ruin your next wedding. I think she just took a whiz. What do you think, Margaret? A recent survey reports that 31% of Americans between 18 and 15 are tattooed.
Wait a minute, between 18 and 15?
50.
50?
Did I say 50?
Yeah.
18 and 50.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go back and do it again.
Okay. 31% of Americans between 18 and 50 are tattooed somewhere.
Ow.
That's all. It's 1 in 4. Now,
You are?
Yeah, I got a tattoo. Do you?
No.
You sure?
No.
You know,
yes, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, you could be hiding it. You could have a little hiney tattoo that I don't know about. That's a pain in the Muhlenberg Township.
Yeah, it is.
You thought I was going to say pain in the ass, didn't you? You told me that Wendy the Hot Dog Princess is not coming in today?
Coming in.
What's wrong?
Well, she said she threw her hip out again.
Threw her hip out?
But this time it's really bad.
Ow. All right, let me post that on Facebook. Wendy the Hot Dog Princess. Knifed in bar fight. Match.com thing and how it works. I got a little profile. A couple of questions that they ask of you, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct here?
That is exactly how they do it. You have to answer the questions and then they hook you up. All right. What turns you on that doesn't turn most people on?
What turns me on that doesn't turn most people on? The way squirrels smell when they're wet. I like that.
No, you can't say that. That's gross.
Why?
I'm going to put down snowboarding.
No, I want squirrels.
Snowboarding.
Right,
that's what's going on.
Okay, all right. Mood rings were very popular. Casey still wears one, and when she's in a good mood, it has a blue reflection. When she's in a bad mood, it leaves a red mark on my forehead.
Holy cow, did everybody get that storm last night?
Man, that thing woke me up.
Woke me up, too.
Yeah, it was scary, because I woke up and thought I was here. I did, you know.
Me, the only thing I thought of was, oh, my gazing ball is going to break.
I beg your pardon?
I have a gazing ball.
What is a
That's
gaze?
that thing that you put out like in the middle of your garden. It's on a pedestal and it's got a round ball on it that reflects the sunlight and everything.
Sounds great.
You know what? The old people have them.
Oh, that. Okay, I got it. If I could ask you a question.
All right.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself as a cook?
7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
Really? Tops 3. 3 is tops. I'm sorry. I polled your children. I called all of them. And I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your mother's cooking? This is what Abby said. Let's go out and eat. Zach said, she's a really good mom. And Hannah just thanked God for her grandparents. I'm guilt and shame ridden.
About what?
Because I did this commercial.
Yes.
For a policy, you know it. I don't say
Yes,
where
I
or anything
won't,
like
I won't.
that.
And I know
did this
who.
commercial for a politician in the Deep South. Mm-hmm. And I may have portrayed my authenticity as something that it's not.
May have?
May have did.
How about blatantly?
Okay. And this guy won, you know, and they're kind of crediting that commercial.
It was a great commercial.
Just one gigantic lot. And the water boy, the long walk home.
Now, wait. You were like this unpaid extra.
I was not an unpaid extra. I was co-starring for free. Big difference. Big difference. Each nostril of a human being registers smells in a different way. Smells that are made from the right nostril will be, though you'll recognize pleasant and soothing aromas, as to where the left is the opposite. And the left nostril also detects better than the right.
Well, that makes sense then, because if you've got a stuffed up nose, if it's on the right side, you don't really feel like smelling and eating it.
Well, yeah, what a wonderful observation. Okay. It was on this day in 1979 that the heaviest turkey on record weighed in 87 pounds. That's a big turkey.
That is a big turkey.
His name was Leftovers.
Oh, that's
oh, bless
mean.
his heart. Yes, indeed it is. Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
You know,
just got their catalog.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I shouldn't look at it. Of course, named after the prudish, if you will, Queen Victoria, who also, as we know, had quite a problem with the icky sticky. You know.
So you say.
She did. She smoked marijuana. As a matter of fact, the first slogan for Victoria's Secret was "Buy a thong, get a bong." Have you ever noticed that Queen Elizabeth always carries a pocketbook, carries a purse with her?
Yeah, a little one, yes.
Yes. What, Casey, is in that little purse?
Well, if I remember correctly, it's dog biscuits.
Sorry, that's wrong.
What do you mean it's wrong? You told me that.
Weed. That's what it is.
No, it's
and
not.
not just any weed. It's called Belfast Widowmaker.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah,
word.
Willie's trying
Stop
to get
it.
It's
You're
true.
lying.
It's true. All right. Here's the 5 top candy bars. A little bit of a change. Number 5, Milky Way. Number 4, Butterfinger. Then Hershey bar, Twix. Number 1, Snickers. Snickers is number 2, except it's called a marathon bar in London because Snickers is too close to knickers, which is the term for underwear.
Yeah.
And so they call them a marathon. Yeah. Can I have a chocolate-covered tiny whitey, please? Milton S. Hershey.
Yes.
Love him. What does the S in Milton S. Hershey stand for?
Milton Stanford Hershey. Sylvester. Spencer.
You, not even there. No.
Give me the second letter.
N.
Snooky.
That's it. It's Milton Snooky Hershey. $279 a night for a room there.
What?
$279.
Just to sleep?
Yeah. I walked into the room and I looked in the bathroom, and right next to the toilet was a drinking fountain.
What?
I swear to God, you stepped on this thing and this water shot right up there.
Murph,
Blew my mind.
No.
What?
Stop. That wasn't a drinking fountain.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was a bidet.
Of a what?
A bidet.
What's that?
I'll tell you later.
Kind of fallen for a girl.
What?
Really smitten with her. I mean, she has really what I'm looking for in a woman. Now, the problem...
Yeah? What problem?
There's a bit of an age difference.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Come on, Murph. You know how I feel about that. I mean, I just hate to see a guy your age with this young girl on his arm. It just doesn't look right. I'm sorry.
No, she's 84.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to give you an acronym. You tell me what it means. ACLU.
Well, it means American Civil Liberties Union.
I'm sorry, Aunt Clara's Lucky Umbrella. Write a little ditty that I put together this morning that I'd like to share with everybody.
I'd love to hear it.
Our house is a very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so
hard. Now everything is easy because of you.
You stole my song.
I didn't steal your song.
I wrote that this morning.
That is Our House by Crosby, Stills, Nash, and I think Neil Young was still in at that point.
Who?
Neil Young. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Never heard of them. More than half of Americans can name at least 2 members of The Simpsons on TV. Only a quarter of us can name just one of the 5 freedoms guaranteed by the First Amendment, and only 1% can name all 5. Can you, Casey, can you?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, and assembly and petition for a redress of grievances.
No, I meant Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Obviously, you didn't understand the question. Don't swallow that wine in Utah. If you go to a wine tasting in Utah,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to swallow the wine.
Why not?
They're again it.
What do you do with it?
Spit it out. And if you don't, you got to go to a Donnie and Marie concert. Well, I'm going to go outside and fix the air conditioning units.
No.
Yeah.
No. You
No.
remember what happened last time you tried to fix them.
What happened last time is I just completely disassembled the unit, you know.
know.
And then I couldn't remember where that blue doohickey went. Did it?
Yeah.
You know, and that's when we called. And I'm going to be honest with you, the technician was very critical of my work. If you've never seen us dance, this will be your chance.
It's a chance, yeah.
We're going to be doing some slow dancing, a little rumba, maybe a samba here and there.
You gonna
that
let me lead
foxtrot
it all?
thing. Occasionally,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, occasionally. So it should be a blast. I'm sure they can clear out some tables, give us plenty of room.
So, or we can go on the tables.
We
you
could.
know, we don't
we
care.
haven't done that in a while.
No.
That's a darn good idea. You're thinking, woman.